Hello guys. So, without wasting any time, let us start our today's session. That is very interesting session we are going to see about, and it is very important topic and interesting topic. So, everybody has came to know. I think it is human eye. We are going to see about human eye. It is a this is a very nice topic, very interesting. So, let us start our video. So the we will revise about eyes very quickly once you read the NCERT and later you see the video. We will revise about eyes very quickly. So see, spherical in shape. The eyes are spherical in shape naturally and composed of three layers. Eyes are composed of three layers. First, sclera. Sclera is the outermost layer and middle layer is choroid layer, and inner layer is retina. Eye is composed of three layers: sclera, choroid, retina. Sclera is out, middle choroid, inner retina. So this is the diagrammatic representation. So first we will see about the first layer, sclera. So this is the outermost layer. As I told, this is the outermost layer. Dense connective tissue, made up of dense connective tissue. Remember this, connective tissue made up of sclera extend to the anterior as cornea. So from backside, here from backside, it will extend like this here till front and forms cornea. The white part you are seeing, that is cornea. White in color. So as I told, this is white in color. As you can see here, sclera. The white color part is sclera, and in the front it extends as cornea. This part is cornea. The backside part is called as sclera, and the front part is cornea here. It is made up of dense connective tissue. This is sclera. This is about sclera. There is not much about sclera. See, once again, outer layer dense connective tissue extend to anterior has cornea, white in color. So let us move to next choroid. Next layer is choroid. Middle layer. It is the middle layer. In eye, the outer layer is sclera. In middle layer is choroid. Contains blood vessel. This is important. Containing blood vessel. This middle layer choroid will contain blood vessel. This color blue in color. Sclera is white in color. Choroid is blue in color. 2/3 part at posterior is thin. See, you can see here. So here, this is choroid. So this is choroid. You can see this choroid region. Two-third part is thin. The backside is thin. Two-third part at the backside is thin and thick at anterior part and form ciliary body. It is thick at front. Here, anterior part, it is thick and form ciliary body. Ciliary body, it will form ciliary body. As you can see here, ciliary body. So this part is sclera. No. This part is choroid. The middle layer, choroid. See here how much thin layer it is at the back side. As we come front, oh wait, I will change the color. See, it is thin at back side. As it comes front, it will form very thick layer. This is ciliary bodies. Here thin, only 2/3 part is thin. The front part is thick. That is anterior part is thick. Posterior 2/3 part is thin. Posterior is thin. Anterior will form ciliary body, thick layer called as ciliary body. Ciliary body continue forward and form iris. Ciliary body will form iris. Once you check the diagram, you will understand. Iris. Iris is colored pigment. So it is colored. As you can see this, if you see correctly, it will be light brown color, somewhat different color. Some will have blue color, some will have green color. So normally light brown, I think. Iris colored and pigmented. It is pigmented, opaque. Remember this much about iris: colored, pigmented, and opaque. Space or aperture surrounded by iris is pupil. Aperture or space. The iris forms an space or an hole to pass light, so called as pupil. Pupil size controlled by iris. Iris will control the size of pupil. So you will understand. See. So this yellow color is pupil, black color. That is nothing but it is an space or aperture. So this blue color is iris. It will control the size. If you observe in dark times, the black spot will be more, and in the very bright light, it will be less open. The black will be less. The black spot will be less in our eyes. When we are in dark area, that black spot will be more open, wider. It will be open. So this is iris, pupil. Blue color is iris and black color is pupil. So we will see to the next layer. So this is in choroid only this much. Middle layer contains blood vessels, blue in color. 2/3 part is thin, thick at anterior. Ciliary body formed. Iris is formed. Iris is pigment, colored, opaque, and pupil is controlled. Pupil size is controlled by iris. This much about second layer. So in third innermost layer is retina. Retina is the inner layer. 3 layers of neural cells. It is composed of 3 layer of neural cells. Inside ganglia, so retina, and middle bipolar, and outer photoreceptor cells. So the first light will fall on photoreceptor cell, and then bipolar cell, and then ganglia. So this is outermost photoreceptor. Photoreceptors are 2 types. Photoreceptor, first the light will fall on photoreceptor. Remember this. First the light will fall on photoreceptor, and then second to the bipolar cells, and third to the ganglion cells. And in ganglion cell, the action potential will be generated. So photoreceptor cells are 2 types. Rods and cones. Rods and cones are 2 types of photoreceptor cells. rods and cones. Let us see about it. These are proteins, nothing but rods and cones are proteins present in retina, innermost layer of the eye. Photopigments. These are the photopigments which will capture the light. Day and colored vision is an characteristic of cones. Day and colored daylight. Cones are activated at daylight. So night it can't see the object. Only daylight. Twilight vision. Rods. This is the function of rods. Dim light. You can say dim light or less light is the function of rods. Purplish red protein, rhodopsin. The purplish red protein is rhodopsin. Rhodopsin is purplish red protein. It is present in rods. Remember this. So next are some technical terms or keywords. Remember this. Blind spot. Posterior pole of eyeball does not contain photoreceptor cells. Backside. Posterior pole means inside the eye or the back of the eye where it does not contain any photoreceptor cells or photopigments is known as blind spot. Remember, and all the nerves will enter into the will leave the eye through the through the blind spot. So next, fovea. Next technical word is fovea. Posterior part, yellowish pigment. Macula lutea with the pit. So fovea. What is fovea? It is present in the posterior part of the eye. Yellowish pigment. It contains yellowish pigment called as macula lutea. With pit, it will have some depression or pit. Only cones are present. Only cones are present. Resolution is greater, means clarity. You will see here. I have given 4K. You will see HD videos. That will have high resolution. Clarity. The clarity of the picture will be high. This is due to the cones. This is due to the cones present in fovea. There is only cones in fovea. So here you can see this is fovea. This is fovea where there is a depression or a pit and it contains so it will contain high resolution fovea called as fovea. So this was about today's topic. We had a quick revision on our eye. So let us meet you in the next section.